And the cow comes to rescue him. Wow. Hey there guys, welcome to another video. My name is Sparckman. Wait a second, I forgot my intro. I've been practicing, so now this time I should get it right. Hello, afternoon, evening, where... Oh man, let me try it again. Hello, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. My name is Benjamin. And today we're going to, wow, I need more practice. I gotta watch more Heartbeats videos. Okay, so we're gonna have Benjamin later on in the show, at the end of the show, so yeah, so stick around. So in the meantime, we are, what are we doing today? I don't even know what we're doing today. I have no idea. Benjamin. Yeah, let's see, what's the title of this live stream? This is episode 8. RPG Game Maker, Undertale. Yes, we're going to try to continue what we did yesterday, and I actually went and bought a copy of RPG Game Maker on Steam because it's on sale. I think the sale ends tomorrow, and I think it's about $21. It's $88 regular price, which is kind of crazy. So I thought, well, I'm going to grab a copy for the channel. Okay, so now we have a copy in the channel. Yay! So this is what I got open here. This is RPG Game Maker, and I noticed that it picks out the same project I had from the demo. Okay, which is good. Now I can use plugins. Okay, I downloaded this plugin, but I'm not entirely sure how that works yet. So we'll get to that later on. Maybe in the meantime, maybe I should just practice my my intros. Okay. So yeah, I have Undertale here, so let me just open that. Oh, I shouldn't have closed that. My name is A. 8 A's. Should have been B. Which would have been more. Let's see. Okay, so this is what we got so far. There's no battles here in this area except when you gotta fight the stupid flower. I think Toby Fax should have made an option there too, so you can like rip the flower off the ground, and that would be pretty funny. So sort of secret code. Okay, where Frisk pulls out a shovel and just whacks the flower in the head. That would have been very funny. I think I would include something like that in my game. That's gonna be pretty funny. I actually didn't finish the game. I watched a Twitch streaming, and that's how I seen the end of this game, because I I got halfway through it. Pretty fun game. Okay, so today we're gonna try to import some sprites. I'm gonna see if we can import sprites that look like Frisk. Okay, that's what we're going to do today. I almost forgot. Let me see what we got so far. Press the play button. Final Sparckman. It's not a ripoff of Final Fantasy. Okay. So yesterday we were able to set this to be only one character instead of having like 4 people following you, which is kind of fun too, but we want only one player. And we can fight with the flower. Wow, doesn't that remind you of Undertale? The background and everything. So yeah, let's see what we can do. I believe I got some sprites here. Where are my sprites? I think I put them here. And that's the background there. We can use this background. And I was making this game. I was making this demo for in Game Maker Studio 2, but it will not open for me. I don't know what's going on with that. I had emailed support, and they they have been very helpful. That's why I cannot open it. All right, so let's see. Actually, let's go to our project. We should be over here. This is all you have to do. You have to go to game and click this button here, and that will take you to your project, where you can replace all the images. Let's see. We have this is where our actors are, so maybe we can make a new set. Let me see. I'm just going to copy one of these. I think this is for the okay, so I'm not sure. I have no idea. I'm like just sort of like trying to figure this out as we go. So we got characters here. I believe these are 2 characters. Let's see. So let's open this here and let's copy one of these so we can edit it. And what I'm thinking is going to happen is that once I edit one of these, it is going to show up inside the program and I'll be able to use it. That's my thinking, okay? So let me just call this, do you have to call it actor, I wonder? Do you have to call it actor? Call it the actor 39 then, if that helps. There we go. And let's open this in Adobe Photoshop. You don't have to use Photoshop, you can use anything. You can use GIMP, which is free. This is the thumbnail. Let me just save that so I don't lose that. Okay, this is what we got here. This is the spreadsheet. It looks pretty straightforward. She's standing there. Let me find a sprite where I can tell what's going on. That sprite seems a bit confusing. Seems a bit confusing to me. Let's see. Try this one here, because he has a cape, so the cape might help me. Okay, let me just copy the name of this. Is the sound okay? I wonder. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? If Phil was here, he will say, "No, we can't hear you," which is kind of like funny. Okay, so let's see. Sure, we can hear you. Excellent. That's Oxy. So where is like Photoshop? Where is like Adobe Photoshop? And let me find the folder where I was. Here it is. Oh, I didn't copy the thing. I didn't copy it. Copy it and paste it over here. There we go. Let's call this one Actor 110. And where is he? I lost him already. Open that in the Photoshop, and maybe I can change the background so I can tell what's going on here. And now we can tell what's going on here. All right. I guess this is a some sort of idle animation. That's doing what? This is an attack animation, I believe. Wow, that's a lot of sprites. Holy macro, and we only have 4 for our Undertale character. Well, let's see. I'm gonna go to the database and check it out. See what's going on here. We just want to replace the guy walking around. Like this guy here. Let's see. Well, let's try to create one and see what happens. Okay. So I'm simply going to bring in pictures of frisk. Okay, this is the side image. Maybe should bring one that. Oh, it's fine. I can just flip it horizontally. Flip it. There you go. Bring it over here. It's about the same size, which is kind of like surprising. I was not expecting that. So these sprites are not that small. They are pixelated though, which is good. I like pixel art. Oh, so that's some really nice pixel art there. Wow. I wonder how many years it took them to do that. Considering that they have so many of them. So there is Frisk. Oh! Okay, so he has to go because it is late there. It's like a 12 something there. What's 23 hours and 44 minutes is what? 23, that'll be like 24 hours will be like 12 o'clock, I guess. So it must be like 11 there. And as you can see, my nose is still not collaborating today. Wow. That always happens. I don't know why. Okay, so there is one sprite. I'm going to bring out another sprite. 2 sprites. Okay, bye. Okay, Z. We'll see you tomorrow. I should probably try to get this to make these live streams a bit earlier. It's 5:30 here. It's 5:48 actually. I mean, that's Toronto time. Toronto. Let's see. Let me just figure out where our line is here. There we go. That's where it ends. Okay, and I guess I could delete those in the background. I just want to test it out first. Oops, I deleted the wrong layer that time. There we go. Actually, we don't need the background anyway, so that's just to be able to tell where we are. So let's flatten this. To flatten stuff quickly, you simply hold Control and press E. Save it, and let's open the database back again, and this time we should have a new sprite. Well, not here. Let's see. Class as hero. This here. Here we go. Just got to find him. I think this is how you do it. I'm not sure. I'm sort of like guessing here. I'm very new to this software, as you can see, and that's not how you do it because it's not showing up here. I think these sprites are in sets of what what we got? We got 4 here. So that's 12. Okay. So that's not it. This is something else. It has to be a set of 12. Now where is our set? It's not that one. Well, it has to be here because where else could it be? Yeah, faces, which is the faces there. Animations. Let's see. Maybe it has to. Maybe it selects 4 of these. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's happening. Let me just double check again. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's our character there. And yeah, this. What about this part here? How do you find that part there? Where is it in the in our pictures? Let me check every folder. Not here. Not here. Not here. And I think we found it. I think it's this one here. I think this is the one. Here we go. Actors. So let me just copy this and paste it. And this will be called actors. I don't think it matters, I guess, but it's called the actor 6. Even though I don't know if there is 5 there. I don't think there's 5. Anyway, who cares? So let's open actor 6 and let's bring it to Adobe Photoshop. Where is actor 6? Where are you? You're hiding from me. How dare you hide from me? So the one we have to change is this one here. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Let me just grab a frisk. Oh, darn it, that's not frisk, that's the whole thing. We want only this frame. Paste it over here. And we want to replace these images. Okay, I think they're bigger than frisk. They're actually smaller images. And I believe they had to be precisely that height and width. So let's find out the height and width by simply copy one of these. Oops. Copy it. Oh, hey, what's going on? Copy and paste in a new window. Okay. I believe there's no clip in there. I don't think. Okay, I think we're fine. Let me crop this and find out the size of this. This is 29 by 44. 29 by 44. So what I need to find out if what about the ones on the side? Are they the same thing? Copy and paste. There you go. Going to crop this image, and let's find out this. Oh, okay, it's 30 by 44. Okay, 30 by 44, 30 by 44, and this one here is. Okay, I'm going to say that I probably clip 1 pixel. Alright, so which means that this sprite is probably 30 by 44. Not a problem. We can fix that. Let's create sprites at 30 by 44. There we go. So all we have to do now is bring in le frisk. Bring le frisk inside the Photoshop. Photoshop, and obviously we have to scale him down a little bit. I'm going to make sure that we have a nearest neighbor enable and just scale him down. Hopefully we're not going to lose too much detail. Not that there is a whole lot of detail in Frisk. He's like one of the characters that has the least detail ever. I'm kidding. There's probably other characters that have less detail than Frisk. Example, Atari games. Those games, they have no detail because they were literally made on a 8x8 grid, which is kinda small. Maybe I can simply fix some of this stuff here myself, so he doesn't look like he's wearing socks. There we go. That's one sprite. Well, let me just drag this over here. Okay, so that needs to be turned the other way. Flip it. There we go. Set our sprite. Make sure that we're in the center. So now we need another one. Oh wait, this one should be shorter because he's walking, right? I'm just gonna wing this. I'm not going to do it exactly like what it's supposed to be. And at the end of this, I might even just end up doing making a game that is kind of like Undertale, but not really Undertale. Okay, it'll be my own spin on the game. It's gonna be called I don't know, like kid falls in a hole and finds a cow, but instead of the cow, it's going to be is it a cow or a goat? I don't know. A lot of animals in the in Undertale. I think kids like animals. That's what it is. Everybody loves animals, except for me. I like animals. Animals are fun. Let's see. It's not gonna be quite like the original, but at least this should pretty much give you an idea of the kind of stuff you can do in RPG Game Maker. So this here, we can just copy that there, and let me delete the sprites in the background. Actually, let me make sure that they are lined up correctly there. Always use those as a guide. Make sure you're not going over there. That's fine there. How about this one? Holy mackerel, what happened that time? What did I do? I pushed the key and something happened. What happened that time? He's like invisible now. The opacity dropped. I don't know why. I pressed 1. Oh, okay, that's a shortcut. I didn't know that's a shortcut. It looks like I just found out a new shortcut for Photoshop. It says good night from Estonia. Estonia. Yeah, it's a cool country. Maybe I'm going to visit one day. And yeah, I want to go to Spain soon. Let's see. Let's delete those in the background. Delete them. Effacer. I think effacer is delete in French. Effacer. Est-ce qu'il y a une personne ici qui parle français? Yeah, I think we got one. Alright, so that's our sprite there. Let me just flatten this image, save it, and load it into our program here. Go to database, and let's load our character. That should be under character 6. There we go. You can see that now we have Frisk there. Yeah, and and we have an extra picture here on the side there. Why do we have that there? Why is that? Let me see. Where is Photoshop? Where is Photoshop? There we go. Okay. Let me just delete this here. How that happened? I don't know how that happened, but it happened somehow. And why it happened? Couldn't have happened any other way. Probably could, but I don't know. Let's not get philosophical. So let's see. There is our character there. So let's hit OK. Apply. And if you run this, what would happen? Oh, the music is loud. You can see that when I walk left, it's Frisk. It's La Frisk. He turns into Frisk. Transform. Don't transform. Transform into Frisk. Don't transform. Transform into Frisk. I think you get the point. Alright. So let's see. Let's continue in Adobe Photoshop. So now we know that this works. So all we have to do now is simply duplicate. Oh crap. Oh crap. I meant to say duplicate this and flip it horizontally. Okay. Very simple procedure. So you go Control T and then you hit flip horizontal. There we go. Super easy. Très facile. Très facile. Alright. Hungary. Somebody's from Hungary. What language do you speak in Hungary? Hungarian? I think it's sort of like French, if I'm not mistaken. C'est très similaire. Let's see. There you go. Flip this horizontally. And make sure that it doesn't go outside the lines there. I'm using this character as a guide. Okay. Duplicate. There we go. And Control T. And let's flip it horizontally. There we go. So we're fine. And let's delete this. I am Hungarian. That's a pretty funny joke. I see. So flatten this. I'm just gonna double check it. Okay, just because we can. Okay. Flatten the image. 5-bit. And let's load the database again. I don't think you actually have to do this. It's not there yet. How come? How come it's not there yet? Qu'est-ce que s'est passé? Okay, so we do have the left and right. That works fine now. Doesn't quite look like Frisk, but it's just an experiment. Okay. Let's do the open down. I got more sprites here. The up and down animation. There we go. Bring it into Le Photoshop. Le Photoshop. And yeah, we have to make that into what was the size again? I think it was 30 by 44, I believe. Yes, it's 30 by 44. Okay, let's place this here. And yeah, I gotta practice my intros, my heartbeat intros. Hello, afternoon, evening, whatever you are. My name is Benjamin, and today we are. I'm a big fan, so that's why I like to make Harvey's intros. I think I just gotta say, hey, Benjamin, would you mind doing some tutorials on how to do your intros? Cause it's pretty cool, man. Cause I got tired of saying my name is Markiplier. Yeah, that's that was another one I was using before. Okay, I think we're fine there. Make sure we don't go over. And this is a pretty lazy sprite because actually what I did is I simply flipped the sprite horizontally. Flip it horizontally. There we go. And I'm simply going to duplicate this. There's our walking animation. Oops, what did I do? Let me just delete this here. Oops. Face. My name is Sparckman, yes. Let's see. There you go. I wonder what would happen if I start copying PewDiePie. How do I even know? Does he have any iconic intros? I don't. I think he says my name is PewDiePie. Yeah. But I think Harbeast has a better intro. He's like afternoon, evening, whatever you are. My name is Benjamin. Except for my name is Sparckman. Well, that's not my real name, but I think you guys get the point. He never says. Oh, I never noticed that he never says I'm Harbeast. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder. He just says I'm Benjamin. Okay, which is just kind of cool. So let me just fix this thing here. Make sure I don't ruin this sprite. Bring it to its original state. I think I gotta save that back again, and I like to have it the way it is now. Kill that that layer there and save that and close it. Now that looks like a Charlie Chaplin mustache. I don't know if I could say I could pull out another joke, but it's not that funny. Let me see. We could give him a mustache if we wanted to. There you go. There you go. That's cool. I like that. That's when Frisk grows up older, right? He decides to be a boy because right now he's gender neutral. Right? That's or if he grows up later and he decides to be a girl. Let me see. Let's just give him some lipstick. And some skank lashes. Right? Like, there you go. It's that's when he grows older. I think he looks more. I think he looks better as a girl. Maybe not so. Anyways, we're gonna stop messing with Frisk. Poor guy. He's gone through a lot. Didn't you guys play the game? Now you guys picking on Frisk now? Seriously? Let's see. There he is. That's the original guy. Let's accommodate the size to that size to 30 by 44. Yeah, when you do that, he looks like he got a mustache. I don't know why. See, this sprite was meant to be not that size. Yeah, fix his eyes there. Much better. That looks better. And what is the other sprite? Where is, I don't like that Photoshop hides the windows as a window, as an actual window. That's the dumbest thing I think Adobe has done in years. I think the windows should be stuck up here somewhere. Not there. And wait a second. Okay, so we got the sprite already. So is this sprite that we need? Okay, I got lost there. That's because I talk too much. I talk too much. I gotta stop talking. Let's see. That's because I was practicing my my heartbeat intro. That's why. We're going to have heartbeats later on today at the end of the show. Okay. So that's good. So it's a good thing. Let me now where is that window? Where is that window? I keep losing that window. There we go. There's the window. Okay, so now you press V and you can drag this into our sprites. There we go. If you press F, you can pan around. And there is our sprite there, walking up. Now you could make your own sprites. I'm just sort of like messing around with this just because I'm a big fan of Undertale. Okay, and I think you can totally make this in RPG Maker because it's already an engine that is designed to make RPG games, and Undertale is an RPG game. Oh yes, flip this horizontally. Flip it. Flipper. If you were a dolphin. Let's see. There we go. Make sure this is lined up correctly. Everything seems fine. So now we come to the final step where we have to delete the original character. And now we are our own character. They perfectly line up to work with the game engine. Okay, so let me simply flatten this. Press F to get rid of that cheesy full screen window, and yeah, let's run this to see what this looks like. Well, that's loud. Let's see. There it is. Wait a second. Is this even working? Okay, so I guess we have to refresh this in the database. It's not showing up there. Why is that? What is happening? Okay, so this is actor 6, and what happened is that we didn't save. Okay, we have to save it. Save it. Try it again. And now we have Frisk walking around in RPG Game Maker. Look, he's dancing. Okay, that animation there is not looking very good. Okay, let me just fix that quickly. Let's see. It's this one here. That is supposed to be flipped, and it didn't flip for some reason. You were supposed to flip sprite. Let's see. Let's just flip it. There we go. Okay, that seems fine to me. And we have to delete the background. Delete it. And flatten this here. I have to make it completely flat, just one layer. Save it, and let's try it out. There we go. We have a Frisk walking around now in RPG Game Maker. Look at that. Let's go into the battle. And it's a flower. You can fight or escape. Just turn it down. Wow, that's loud. Perfect. You can escape. Let's escape. Back into it again. The evil flower has emerged. Let's fight it. Just hit the fight button, okay? Magic, we got like 4 items, right? We got like attack, magic, guard, and we can use an item. If we had items, we don't have anything right now. I guess you could use a potion or something if you wanted to heal yourself. Magic. Oh, okay. We have 2 powers. We got the spark power, and we get the heal power. Or we can attack. Attack. Frisk was victorious. Let's just call him Frisk, okay? Because his name is actually Frisk in the game. Go to the database back again. His name should be Frisk. Now, this is the part where we can change. Oh yes, where we're supposed to change his image here, but we didn't. Okay, so we're going to do that. We are going to change his image. Let's go find that the image. Okay. Open folder. Images. And that should be under where? Actors? I think it was it's a new page we made. Which is where? Oh, here it is. It's number 10. This is supposed to be Frisk. Okay, so let's simply change the sprite. Oops. Copy it. And I believe those sprites are bigger. Maybe I shouldn't have changed that at the beginning. Maybe there was a reason why. Okay. We get it. Let's bring out another picture of Frisk. There he is. But maybe I want a side-on picture. Facing right or left? Try right. Let's see. Simply drag this here. Now, what size are those? Let's find out the size of these first, so we can more accurately insert our sprites. I'm going to take note of the size. The first size was open notepad. The first size was 30 by 70. Okay, that's for the walking animation. And the second one is, let me just take out the ruler. Oh, it's empty. We have to select the right layer. Copy it. paste it. And just in case, let me just crop this. Okay, so this is 44 by 62. 44 by 62. All right, 44 by 62. Where is my notepad? Character. It's 44 by 62. All right, perfect. Double check. So we can bring in frisk to this window. Oops, not you. This character here. And we can make him that size. Okay. Make him match this size. Flip him horizontally. There we go. As long as he is in the center, I guess. And bring this over here. Wait a second, that's not the right one. Close that there. We already fixed that one. So that should be over here. There is our hero. And this is some sort of idle animation, so I'm just gonna draw 3 of these. And let's delete the background. Save these, and let's return to the database. And that is the Mr. Actor is not. It's not showing up here yet, but when you run the game, he actually shows the animation working fine. I wonder if you had to restart the program for that to work, because that shows up fine here. Let me just close it and reopen the program again. That's a cool picture. And now you can see that we have Charlie Chaplin Frisk as our icon. Let me see. Charlie Chaplin, he was pretty funny. Let's see. That works fine. Walk into the battle. The evil flower has emerged. Now you have to fight it. Alfred, just hit the fight button, okay? There it is. Hit the fight button again. Perfect. And the flower died. Alright, perfect. So now, the last thing I want to do is I want to change these to look like more like Undertale. Okay, because right now we got these tile sets, alright, which are fine. I like that. But let me just find the pictures. What are my tile sets? Tiles. Is that what it is? No, that's just backgrounds. Tile sets. There we go. Now the first one is the one we're looking for, which should be this one here. This has rocks and ice and grass. Okay, so we have to find that image so we can make a copy of it. I think it's this one here, I believe. I'm not sure. Let me just open it in Adobe Photoshop. Whoa, these images are actually super detailed. Well, not that detailed, but they're large enough so they're hard to copy, I guess. Let me see. Find that image. I think it's this one here. No, it's not that one. Let me just have a look at the image again. Okay, we got water and we got rocks and all that kind of stuff. Alright. It could be any of these. Let's see. World A, World B. The Sparckman, it says. Yeah, it all depends on how popular you are on YouTube. Alright, that's usually what happens. Now this here, let me see, maybe it's this one here, I don't know. Wow, this is turning okay, maybe it's not this folder. I'm sure that's the folder, but I didn't see those tiles. It says click on map properties, level 1. Okay, let's see. Good idea. Oh, I see it. I see it here. It's actually composed of different pieces. Let me see. Go to tile sets. Oh, okay, I get it. So basically, it's made up of different pieces, I think. I'll show the texture if you're using the tile set. Okay, I get it. I get it. Outside. Alright, so you can make up your own, I guess. Inside, outside. Okay, so which means that if I go outside and make a new one, I'm just to copy a new one. I guess call this one out. So why don't they have this text here? What is this here? That's Japanese characters. I think that's just the names. Okay, that's just names. I was worried that this would be some sort of a some sort of map or something. This is World B, World A. Where's World A? Where is World A? Alright, I'm just gonna copy any. I guess copy this one here. It's got World A, and I'm going to call it Spark World. There you go. Spark World 1. See what happens if you're going to show up here on the tile search. No, it's not showing up there. I guess we have to go maximum 7 and Sparckman, what country you live in? I'm in Canada, man. It's Lake Canada. Let me just type it here. There we go. So now I need to find a tile set, and there should be one here called Spark World, and there it is. It's showing up there. So which means that I can go to Photoshop. Let me load that actually right now. Let me load it. I'm then refresh. Okay, where's the refresh button? Where is that refresh button? Okay, no refresh button. Let's call this Spark Tiles. Spark Tiles. Swaggnome 22 is helping me out there. That's good. Merci beaucoup. Alright, let's see. Let's bring this to Photoshop. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Spark World 1. Spark World 1. Sounds like World War 1. Yeah. Wars are not fun. Okay, it's only fun in Call of Duty. So a lot of people haven't figured out that it's better to play the video games than make actual wars for real. Yeah, it's more fun. They should try it out. I think the solution to end all wars in the world is just to hand out people Xbox 360s. Oh, Xbox One with an Xbox Live connection, and they can fight virtually instead of for real. And I think they'll have a lot more fun. And Microsoft obviously stocks will go up very high, and I'll probably go and buy some stocks because they'll go pretty high. So let's see. Do these have specific sizes? I wonder. Let me see. How do I find out? Because they seem to be different sizes. I'll bring out the ruler. And see if we can determine the actual size of each sprite. Now that one there is bring this down. Okay, let's see. I believe... Okay, somebody says the music is awesome. Merci beaucoup. That's a chiptunes there. Those are from Kitchen Ears. Yeah. And I believe we have a size here. I think it's around there. Maybe it starts right there. I'm not sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some patches. Okay, make this one. Oops. I'm going to make this pink or fuchsia, and maybe I can take another block in a different layer, of course. Maybe I should make another layer. Just copy and paste it. And I'm gonna make that a different color. Just select it and make it green. There we go. See, that's not giving me a consistent size. I don't know what's going on there. Je ne sais pas. Okay, let me do that again, because I think I messed that up. There we go. Now, if I just knew the actual size of the tile, it would be nice. Okay, but I don't. I'll just grab the rectangular select tool, and I'm going to paint. Made 2 copies of this. Oh, wait a second. There's our second one. And it looks like I'm 1 pixel out. And I think that's what happened in the last attempt. We're 1 pixel over. And when it comes to tile sets, 1 pixel matters. There you go. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Come on, Photoshop, collaborate. There we go. Well, that's a copy of the one that was faulty. So here is another copy with the correct size. Except for it has a little lip there at the end. I don't like that. Delete that. and delete that too and make another copy. And I think we're fine now. Just make that some other color, as long as the color is not the same color. So I'm going to flatten this and save it, and let's try it out. Let me see. Plugin manager, actually database, tile sets, and there we go. That's we have two new sets there. So which means that if I went over here, it's not there. Why isn't it there? You should try using Construct 2. Oh yes, I like Construct 2. It's awesome. I haven't used Construct 3 because now it's a paid subscription. I think you have to pay monthly to use the software. That's the only downside. Construct 2 is not though. The Construct 2 you buy it once and it's yours. Okay, well it's not really yours, because if it was yours then you could make copies of it and sell it. Okay, but you have a license to use the software. Okay, right click on map and choose Spark World. Okay, let's see. Right click on maps. Where's maps? Where is maps? Da -da -da -da. Oh, okay. Right here. No, it's not letting me do it. Maps. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Spare tiles. Aha. Okay. Why is it? What happened? What did I do? It looks like I have no tiles anymore. Yeah, Swagnum 22 is helping me out, which is good. There we go. Okay, so I guess we have to how do you paint? How do you paint this stuff? All right, there it is. So these tiles have no collision, I believe. Let me just check. Try it again. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what they animated like that. I guess yeah, I had to what I mean to do is to make them all gray, which is what I'm going to do eventually. Let's see. It's all purple now. Purple is good. Everyone loves purple. Yeah, so it's water. It had to be animated. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. Let me just return it back to its regular world title. There you go, which is this one here. And you can see that I actually painted water, so that's why. So I guess you have to follow this order here. Alright. Not a problem. We can do that. Put this back again the way it was. It's just regular green. There we go. We have the land restored back to its original state. Let's try it again. And now we have no glitching. Excellent. Okay. So, I'm gonna go back to the database here, and this Spark titles. Let me see. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clone a different. Yeah, I think we should just clone a different tile set, because that one there is not helping us. Okay, so we have to clone the one for the one they're using in level 1. This one here. Okay. This would be crazy hard. Trying this out. Excellent. Alright, so no big deal, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. So where are the tiles? Yeah, I think it's this one here. Well, this is for 5. We want tiles that actually like I just want gray tiles. Okay, that's what I want. I just like this. Let me see. Where is Undertale? Where is Undertale? Press enter. Oh. Turn down Undertale. Okay, so that's my name. A. Yes, that's my name. Double A. Like a battery. Somebody says ahoy. Alright. So this is what we want to do. Basically, we just want 2 types of tiles. We want just black tiles, which should have collisions, or I think they should. And we should have gray tiles. Okay, so just 2 types of tiles. We should be able to pull that off. Let's see. So we just have to find tiles. Now these are pretty consistent. Tile sets. And that's what I need. Something that is square so I can simply change the color. Let's find something here. Let me see what we got here. Now that one, this one seems fine. Those are not exactly squares. Those are bricks, I believe. Bricks. Water. I think I'm going to try this one here. Let's try this one. Try that one. This is just called outside. And as I mentioned, I just need black and gray. I should have taken a screenshot of that just then, but I didn't. So let's make a square. There we go. And as I mentioned, we only need 2 types of tiles. There we go. Now I just need 2 boxes. 2 boxes. One black and the other one gray. It's more like blue. It's more on the blue range than actual gray. And there is our second box. Save this. Oh crap, I wasn't supposed to say this as that. Let me just save it and reverse this. Okay, do this again. This is black and this is gray. There we go. This is our tile set, and let's save this as 8-4 or A4A, 2 A's, or maybe I'm gonna add 2 A's at the end, just because we can. So it's easier to see once we get to the program. Go to database. And here's Spark tiles, overworld, I wonder what the X is for. We got X and we got zeros and X's. What is that? Okay, so if you click on them, they. I wonder if it means that they have collision or no collision. I'm not sure. Okay, those are animated. Upside. So let me clear this. World type. Okay, so this says animations. This says ground. This is buildings, walls. Oh, I get it. Okay, so this should be upside. Okay, so that makes more sense. Call this Undertale. See if that works. It's not showing up here, but let me change it to Undertale. Whoa! What happens if we run this now? So that works fine. Let me see. When I select this here, instead of making it just black, it doesn't make it black. It's like it takes these two instead. Okay, I get it. So these things are more rectangular than. No big deal. We can make it bigger. So I think that stops there. Save it. You would think that those would be squares, but they are not. They are not squares. Okay, go to Undertale. And now we have what we're looking for. Perfect. Should be all black. Run this. Press enter. And that seems to work fine. So now I want to make it look like sort of like Undertale. The beginning. A bit squarey, but I think people will get the point. And then, as I mentioned, it doesn't need to be an exact replica, but okay, because number one, the engines are different engines, but it shouldn't matter. There we go. And let's run this. There we go. Let's run into the battle. Excellent. There you go. So that's fine there. So now it's a matter, I guess, of just finding ways to create collisions so you don't leave the map. So yeah, it says looking not too bad so far. I think we can make a clone of Undertale in this program without having to touch a single line of code, which is always a good thing. So yeah, so there you go, guys. I think I'm going to leave it at that. We were able to change some tile sets, and we were able to import the frisk animation. Maybe we should just do the last one, okay? Before we end this live stream. And it's this here. That doesn't look like Frisk. That looks like his cousin filling in for him. So we are going to find that picture and change it just to keep it consistent, so we end up this live stream with everything done. Okay, so this goes all the way to people 4, so this will be 5 actors, 5 Fiv Sunk. There we go. Now let's try to draw a Frisk. Okay. Oh, this will be fun. I like this. Let's see. We're going to oh, wait a second. Why do we even have to draw anything? Given that I'm super lazy, let's see. We can simply just use Frisk face. Hey, super easy. Look at that. No effort whatsoever. And you have to think about things like, am I going to sell this? Should I put a whole lot of time in this? And you're like, no. Well, don't make it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's my point. Okay. Now, if you're creating a product for sale, yes, you should probably put some more effort into your product. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't make good products that are free. Okay. You should always make cool stuff anyways. Let's see. Delete this here. And there's first, maybe we can make some small modifications to him. Okay. So it will look a lot cooler. Okay, let me just do some modifications. Like for example, like this. I think that will look cool. No, I'm not feeling it. Okay. How about right? Let's just leave them like that. Shave it. Wait a second. What happened that time? Save this. How come he wants to save it like that? PNG. Perfect. Oh, that's me there. I accidentally revealed myself on the image. I'm not camera ready today. I'm wearing a sweater. Let's go to the database. And we are looking for actor 5, which is right here. And there we go. Perfect. Now we can change the name of Frisk and the face. Oh, wait a second. Maybe we should change one more thing. Okay, I promise. This is the last one. The title screen. Every time we hit the title, a castle shows up in the background. Okay. Where do we find that? Where do we find that castle? That should be not there. Not there. Oh, I seen a castle. No, that's not the one. That's not it. Enemies. Faces. No. Parallax. No. Images. Enemies again. System. Maybe it's this one here. That's the game over the screen. Tile sets. Tiles. I'm not seeing that image. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Maybe they're under icon. Yeah, how do you change that image? Let's see. I'm not seeing where you change that. That's not the one. Where? Let me just have a look at that image again. When you run the game, You can see a picture of a castle in the background. Where is that picture? It should be an option inside the app. Okay, let's see. Good thing Swag Gnome 22 is there, because this live stream would have taken a lot longer. Let's see, where is it? I guess it's under system. No, it's not on the system. Starting options, boat, tile. Okay, here it is. Perfect. You can actually change this, but where is book? How do we import our own picture? How do we bring in our own image? So I guess it should be there. Let me just double check again. So that should be on the titles. It is here. I see it there. There's the castle. So I'm assuming that if you copy castle and you bring it into Adobe Photoshop, that is our image. Let's make our own picture. Okay. What can we do? I'm gonna open Undertale and check out the title. Maybe just screenshot this. What's the title? It's just Undertale, like that. Okay, we can do that. That's just a black screen. No big deal. Paste it there. And simply copy this. Cut it. Paste it. See, Toby Fax figured it out. He don't need a whole lot of graphics for this kind of stuff. You simply make black screens and people like it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make black screens and people are going to like it. That's gonna be the slogan for the game. Here's my game and you have to like it. So it can be called Undertale because obviously so it's gonna be called Undertale Sparckman's ripoff. There you go. Use I have a font here for, it's called Arcade Classic. It's kinda like pixelated already. Sort of like the font for Undertale. Very similar at least. Undertale, Sparckman's ripoff. Yay! Say that. Oh wait, picture of Sparckman on top there. We have to put a Sparckman there somewhere. Where is she? Because look like a. There you go. There we go, and give him a red cape because he has like a little red scarf. It's not a cape, actually, it's a scarf. Where's she? He wears sunglasses indoors for some reason. That guy's crazy. Alright, there's late Sparckman. And I guess we can simply make this bigger. Perfect. So let's save this as that. I guess we can simply rename it now. Call it Under Spark. Return to this here, and let's go to database, system, title screen, change it to Under Spark. And let's run this. Oh, darn it, the menu is in the front there. I wonder if you can change the position of the menu. Well, it doesn't matter, but I think you get the point. So also the title, it shouldn't be there. I think we can find a way to remove that as well. But I think we can do that in the next live stream, okay? Which probably will be tomorrow. Alright. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Sorry, Benjamin, unfortunately we're out of time. We'll get you next time. Okay. So yeah, Swagnum 2022 says you could change the position. Oh, okay, so you can actually change that position, which is great. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're watching this live stream later, make sure you hit the like button down below. Every like or dislike helps. Alright. Sorry, Benjamin, we're gonna have to get you next time, okay? See you in the next live stream. Alright, guys.